Today is Expo weekend. What really happened, and we all know that would happen. And to show you our neighbor at the Expo, who is also on the Expo, is our friend Felix. Was it worth it? Hello, creature lovers, and welcome to the universe. This weekend, or the last weekend, was our first Expo since 10 years, 12 years, something like that. We visited two or something, but as exhibitors, it was the first Expo since decades, or a decade. Feels like an eternity. And I wanted to make a vlog, and I have a vlog, but I know this was the first time I'm doing this, so the clips are pretty short. I should have let it run later. I was always worried that it's getting too long, and in reality now maybe it's too short. But no more talking. Look what happened at the Expo. It all started one day before the Expo with filling up 200 cricket boxes. So it's 6 o'clock in the morning, the car is loaded, and let's go to Vienna. Finally, 7 or 7:30 in the morning, we arrived at the Markthalle in Vienna, and now it's time to unload. And we will go into the building and look where our table is. And yes, of course, we got the exhibition wristbands already. Here we arrived in the building and say hello to Andrea. And here we were ready and had our table built up, pretty basic, but that was intentional. Yeah. Yes, the first day at the Expo is over, and we are finally in our hotel room. And I mean, look at this, guys. We are in the hotel the first time. We are giving us this luxurious sleeping. Normally, when we went to expos, we drove home, and again to the Expo. This time we don't do it anymore. We sleep here in the hotel, and if you ever stay in Vienna, this is the Rioja Hotel in the 3rd district, St. Mark's, Viehmarktstraße. I can only recommend it. We paid 109 euros for the night. We have a balcony, and there is 2-time breakfast buffet included. Yeah, nothing more to say besides now it's time for a shower. The Expo day went pretty good, much better than I thought. And of course, we bought animals, and we will show you them in an unboxing. And tomorrow we will visit some friends at the Expo. So stay tuned and see you for us tomorrow, for you in a few seconds. Day 2 is in the making, guys. We're starting day 2. Everything is built and we're waiting for the opening now. Let's get ready. And to show you our neighbor at the Expo, it's only spider fans with over 120 spider species on the Expo. Just a little shot. And guys, who is also on the Expo is our friend Felix from Vienna Invertebrates, with some t-shirts here and a lot of Isopods once again. So if you need some Isopods other than ours, go to Facebook and call Felix, Vienna Invertebrates. Pretty cool things, pretty nice contact. Always very gentle, always. We are pretty happy when we got something from him. Yes, this was our first Expo weekend since over a decade. And since the videos are already pretty short, and I think a lot of you want to know, was it worth it? And that depends on what you mean with worth. First, I would say it was absolutely worth it, and I would do it not next weekend, but in 2 or 3 weeks, of course, again. Why? First, we made things different this time. when we last time went from Expo to Expo, we always drove home after or we drove to the Expo, had our table and drove home after the Expo. This time we had a hotel, so this was pretty nice. The next thing is we saw a lot of people. We meet a lot of people we already know. We meet people we didn't know before, some really, really cool guys. How was it with the sellings? We had only basic species, beginner species. We had 4 different isopod species, Provenoses, Panda Kings, Dairy Cows, Porcelli, Levi's Orange, and Armadillo officinalis, and we had 2 species of snails. We had 150 boxes with us. I know it was much too much, but we looked what's possible, and it was really, really cool. We had our normal sales at the table. We had our sales with people we know from back in the days who now have a shop and bought it for their shop. So even if we would have taken all the money and drove home, we would be in a good plus. It's absolutely okay. But what really happened, and we all know that would happen because we did it with this intention, is we bought 21 new species for the universe, and we still are okay. So would we do it again? Of course, in 2 weeks or something. We will do it again in September in 100% because there is Exotica Wiener Neustadt, and that's my home game. We're about 30 minutes away, so we can drive 10 times if it's necessary. We will go to Hamm maybe this year or next year. Verona would be interesting. Yeah, that's it. So yes, it was absolutely worth it. Yes, it was tiring. Yes, it was exhausting, but it was so much fun. Yeah, nothing more to say besides wish you all the best and have a great 3 days and see you in the universe because there is maybe an unboxing. Bye bye.